To Derrick Rose was waived by the Grizzlies yesterday, reportedly at his request. Still 1 year left on his 2-year, $6.6 million contract he signed before last season. So Rose was limited to 24 games last season due to various injuries to his knee, hamstring, ankle, and back. He averaged 8 points and 3 assists per game. So Rose's career has been marred by injuries in recent years, but he's a 3-time All-Star, former Rookie of the Year, and made an All-NBA first team the same year that he became the youngest MVP of all time at just 22 years old back in 2010-11. Damn, that's so long ago, man.
That was so long ago.
Oh, no. Still good looking, still thriving. What are some of your favorite memories of facing or watching vintage D Rose?
You got a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
The floor is yours.
Floor is yours. Nice.
Start the documentary off, my brother.
The game winner on me, for sure, at Milwaukee.
Nasty work.
Yeah.
Lights off.
And then him coming down against Miami when he dunked on a big, when he like split the double, and I ain't never seen a point guard come down and dunk on somebody's big like that. That was different.
Dragic.
Yeah, that was, oh,
Cockback.
Dragic.
I forgot about that.
He tried to block that shit too.
He did try to block
Tried to block that
But
shit.
he went like,
Bro, he tried to break his neck.
yeah, that was
Nasty.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Nasty.
That was
He
stupid.
threw that bitch through there too.
What about the one he had against New York when he was on the sideline and against the Bulls and he just came down and just
Oh my Lord.
dunked it?
It was like his engine. I mean, his engine was just.
Fucking nuts.
It was just like nuts,
football.
man. It was like
He was
you know how someone
fearless.
builds a car.
Oh, it's when you
Fearless,
jump.
too.
If you got that much explosiveness, it's like just jump. And once you're in the air, you can. It's like jumping on a trampoline. When you jump on a trampoline, and you can just do a bunch of shit before you come down.
People
it's
like we jump. It's just jump. Like he twerked in air also.
He was
It just
bounce. He was a bouncer.
It just looked like everything was just so powerful.
Look violent. He was a violent.
Violent layuper, violent.
All of that was everything was violent.
Like,
It was, ooh, quick.
Who you mad at?
Damn. You gotta let him go. You're like, oh, go ahead, bro.
Crossover hard. Wow. Like
Yes.
Crossover.
Hard as fuck. Bro.
Hey, everybody used to sit on the bench like this, like, yeah.
Damn.
He packed, man. He packed. He just
Warm me up.
you know, get the ankles heated. You know what? Heat these hips up.
And then he wasn't talking no shit. He was just straight.
Silent assassin, that
He'd
one.
be like, how you doing?
How you doing? Yeah.
He didn't say
Good luck. He'd be like,
shit.
good luck.
Excuse me.
He ain't
Good luck.
celebrate. He do nothing. Just
Who was more violent, him or Russell Westbrook?
Ooh, good question.
During that
He
time.
was-
During that time.
Russ.
Well,
Russ had more
Man,
groove.
D Rose, I mean,
'cause Rose was
Russ
so
on just the
with
rim.
it.
Like when Russ dunked, he dunked hard. D Rose, like
Russ was violent, man.
Russ was violent.
It's hard. I can't pick.
like his 0 to 100 was just this way, that way, that way. So like he really could have body bagged a lot.
So
of
here's the
people.
difference.
Like when you talk about ankle breakers, because he didn't have like.
Yeah.
It's just his D Rose.
Rose.
D Rose didn't have his
did.
movements was
He
that.
did. He
No,
had-
his movements was that. Like he can come at you and just a regular crossover.
Like I saw him do a little.
D Rose had
Right.
the package. He had the spin package. He had the double cross. He had the hang drill. He had all of it.
Yeah, that is not. That's
I swear he
Like
had
his-
all of it.
More than Russ, though.
Yeah, way more.
Yeah.
But the
No,
thing
no,
is,
yeah,
that
way
Russ,
more, yeah.
Russ was
Yeah.
violent, like we talk about the serial killers. Like he's one of the violent. Walk through your house, don't care about surveillance.
that was.
No mask.
No mask, no guns.
Look,
I was like, Russ
just
was
like
that.
what-
D-Rose gonna put on a little
Yeah,
mask.
D-Rose.
He gonna do it. Russ gonna be
splat the
like,
house.
They the same way. They both
They
the
the
same
same-
way.
they the same-
D-Rose
Yeah, I
is
think
he
D Rose is more like
yeah.
and then Russ is like just
gonna-
walk through and
Boom,
knock
boom,
everything
yeah,
down.
yeah,
and-
slam the door
yeah,
hard.
slam the door hard.
I
and
care.
Crip walk. Slice it down.
walk after.
Yeah, and then he'll call the police. Like,
Like,
yeah, I did it.
I did it.
Me. I'm over here.
D-Rose,
Like,
yeah.
I
sit outside.
I just
Hey.
remember watching him, and I'm just like, man, he can drop a lot of because he's so explosive and fast and quick and
And
up
quick,
and like
yeah.
it was just
Fucking
he just had
stop.
all like like some people just they can jump high but they don't have
But his build, though, look at his build. He had low low waist. He had small legs. So he was he had the bow-legged the shit. So you look at
sure
niggas how
was.
certain people,
It's only
if you got the
good.
bow-legged niggas and you got the not-knee motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So the bow-legged motherfucker got a whole different advantage because it's kind of like
That's me, bowling.
an illusion. You looking at the nigga legs and you like,
the fuck?
he hitting you with the wobble,
Like he had to be flexible with his hips too, everything.
Stanky leg.
It's like,
Stanky leg. Like this nigga hit you with
did
the
he ever play football? Does anybody know if he played football?
He definitely had to, yeah. I
He
think
had
did.
to.
He was running back for sure.
He had if he didn't play football, it's like wow.
His
Because everything he had was just like having a football player.
like a football player.
Yeah. And he was doing like ladder shit. Like out there, the dribble over here.
That's what I said. He had all that. Yeah, that's what I said.
all of that.
It's like this
He was
motherfucker
step
played
hard.
football with a basketball in his hand, doing the ladder drills,
Ladder drills, like
twisting his
crazy.
hips, like.
And once he took
It's like
off
they
and
was
he in that air though,
Yeah, all that.
he doing all that extra shit. Man.
He was fine. Like he was finding stuff that just.
He hit Andre Miller with one too. Remember he hit Andre Miller fall?
Gosh.
If you're on YouTube, I want to take it back to high school when he was at Simeon.
Going
It's
crazy.
that clip of him in United Center where he hits
Oh,
the windmill.
he's so
Then come
high.
back, get the steal, waits for the defender to catch up to him, and just
Dunk
cock
on
back
him
on
again.
One of my favorite clips to this day. I'll just pull up and watch when I'm bored doing it. But let's shift this forward. Do you believe that Derrick Rose will make the Hall of Fame?
Make the Hall of Fame.
Youngest MVP, NBA history, 3-time All-Star.
He's gonna make.
All things
He's gonna
considered.
make basketball players' version of the Hall
Yeah.
of Fame. Like, from his peers, we're gonna be like, nah, he was a Hall
He
of
was
Fame.
one of
player.
the, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody who played against him during the time. Just those 2 years, they're gonna be like, he's a Hall of Fame player. But just the Hall of Fame for the world, nah, he's not gonna make it.
Does this side of the couch agree or disagree?
I don't know.
I didn't get to see him play. He was after me.
Do you factor in
Oh,
injuries?
you didn't get to see
I
him.
didn't get to see him.
Do you factor injuries into that situation though? Just
That
when-
for the player.
yeah,
That's what I said.
yeah.
Basketball
Yeah.
players.
When you look at it from the grand scale,
I mean, it's just the injuries, but I mean, to me, I think he should get in just the fact that
I'm
he's the
saying from the
youngest
media,
MVP ever.
if he don't get hurt,
Well, that's when that little.
They're not because they don't do it. They don't do it for nobody else.
That's the point that I like to make. Like, if we're gonna do it for him, we have to do it for everybody who got
'Cause
hurt
it's-
and their whole career got shorted because of injury. We have to do that because we don't know the trajectory.
Okay, but what are your awards though? Because he got a finals. I mean, because he got an youngest
That's
MVP, and then he got a first team,
That's it.
and then he got
That's it,
3
though.
All-Stars.
That's it.
That's it, though.
Okay, so who are these other players that we're trying to say that
They're gonna have 7 All-Stars and something like that. It's
seven
just hurt.
All-Stars ain't shit?
Yeah.
That ain't.
Six
ain't-
All.
I mean,
Six All
six All-
NBAs. Look at that.
Yeah, okay. Throw the NBA's in there, but the All-Stars don't mean nothing to me.
Right, so he just has one MVP, and
The youngest though.
Yeah, All NBA.
but it's still just one.
One.
12,000 points.
How many?
12,000.
And again, everyone's gonna.
Like if he was sitting,
everyone's gonna
like
recognize what.
if he was
could-
if he was
could've
sitting
been.
at 20, maybe you can have an argument.
I mean, if Ginobili and them can get in, he can get in.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but
Ginobili's getting in, but
Ginobili had the international career too before. I'm just saying,
and he's getting in with 5 in,
Well, if they're basing it on total body of work,
that's what
career,
that's what
college.
it's supposed
college.
D Rose had a good college career. It wasn't no outstanding.
It was one and done.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Yeah,
got to the, we
you know
got to
what I'm
the
saying?
championship game.
So it wouldn't work in his favor the whole
doesn't work.
totality.
Whole body
of
of
it.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't.
which
Just
is
that one season don't highlight, even though it's a remarkable accomplishment, but
Just
It's like he's a player. It's just like anything, man. He's a player MVP. Like if somebody asked me, yo, you get a vote to put him in MVP, yeah.
I mean, if you say
Just off his talent.
you say his name, ain't nobody gonna say
Just
that.
his talent. Like,
But when
we're
you
talking
say
about
his
talent.
name, all the thing you do is you remember that
be like,
one year.
damn.
You're like, remember that year he
Yeah.
had when he was killing?
I mean, the MVP
Then he
guy.
got hurt. It's like, damn, if he wouldn't have got hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
Shit. Would he have won another one?
Like, I'm just proud that he.
Do they beat Miami?
But there's still Kobe Bryant. I was never
Just-
really thinking about D Rose like that. I was thinking that, man, he played so incredible, you had to give it to him.
Kobe
That
wasn't
one year he played, like
Kobe
that
wasn't
year, he was like nobody else was doing what he was doing.
Kobe
Who,
wasn't
D-Rose?
winning championships no more after that.
So I'll just
That was
give you
11.
give you a nugget here and see if this changes your opinion at all.
No.
But every retired MVP has made the Hall of Fame. So you think he'll
But
become
every retired MVP had had longevity.
In the resume.
Remember, his MVP didn't come like everybody else's.
Yeah.
Right? There's only
youngest,
two.
though.
There's only two
Youngest.
people that came that got
That was
MVPs
after
that young.
after the what's the name? That was the lockout year?
What year was that? 2010?
No, it was when Bron went to Miami.
That was before the lockout year. Lockout year is 2011.
But
Yeah.
that's something.
Okay.
So like Wes Unseld, right? He got it as a rookie, right? He got MVP as a rookie, but he had a long career. He got his young, and then the rest of his career faltered.
yeah.
Everybody else usually going to get their 3, 4, 5 years in, so they get to get these accolades and stats and get a career. Like so, when Luka win his, you know, look
It'll be
at
like cherry on
look
top.
at the damage he done
Yeah.
created before that. Like D Rose
He
damage
was like a springboard.
you know.
Yeah.
And it just didn't.
And I think the credit we gotta give him is the time period that he won it. All the players that was playing during that time,
To
2010.
be young, like
That's-
to be a young MVP in 2010, like you're talking about
Crazy
Bron, you're talking about
impressive.
KD,
T-Mac, all of
No,
them.
no. T-Mac was no,
T-Mac was prime Houston. It was first Houston.
no, not 2010. No, he was done. This is cold. This is cold just off the championship. This is Boston Celtics, right? This is Miami Heat just got together.
It's still Yao T-Mac.
No, it was
2010.
2010?
no 2010. No,
2010, no, that's my rookie year.
this is rookie year. T-Mac done.
Yeah, no.
That's my rookie year.
This is Paul. This is
2010 is my rookie year.
the Clippers teams, right?
Bob's.
Boston's
Celtics-
still,
Celtics-
Boston's still
Boston's
good.
still good.
Boston's
That was
very good.
KG and them. That was
This
my
is
la-
this
that
is
was my
Orlando.
last
This
year.
is Orlando as a powerhouse.
Yep.
That was my last year.
Denver with Kenyon and Melo and Billups.
Yeah,
they
that's
still
that team.
together.
Yep, that's before.
AI,
that-
no, it wasn't Billups. It was
No, it was
Yeah, but
It
Billups.
was Billups. Yeah, AI was in Detroit.
yeah, this is before. Yeah, this is before.
Philly. Actually,
It
Philly.
was
'cause
Detroit. 2010.
This is kind of like a turning point
I
for
don't
the
know.
league.
Down,
All I know is that I
down,
played against
down.
AI 2010, and he had a Philly jersey.
Yeah, this is when we went back to Philly.
That's it.
This
They
is
went
when we
back-
went back.
yeah.
Yeah, this is
After
yeah.
Detroit.
This is
Yeah,
when
so
Lou
after you
Will.
left
This is when Lou
Grizzlies.
Will was
Grizzlies.
getting ready to take over the team, and they brought him back.
That's when they was trying to make him play off the bench behind Mike Conley.
Mike Conley, yeah.
Yeah.
Memphis was good. Memphis was
Yeah,
good.
so I mean, like,
Memphis was
but when you think about the teams and that was a good, that was
you
a
gotta
good
give him
MVP.
credit. You
That's
gotta
what I'm
give
saying.
him
That's a
credit.
good MVP.
And a lot of people was playing good at the time.
Yeah, that's a good
Players was playing
MVP.
good.
Bro, OKC was good. That's what I said.
Dallas-
Shit, Dirk was still good.
Dirk was still good.
They had one at the next
Right, Dallas won the next year,
They
right?
had one at the
One of
next
the
year.
Yeah,
next-
2011.
yeah.
was still
Shit, the
good.
Spurs was still
Tim
good.
Duncan was
Right.
still good. Everybody was still good.
That's what I said. Like I
young
can't.
is MVP.
I mean, I can't count him out of not making the Hall of Fame.
I mean, he's not. I mean, his totality doesn't make it, but that's what I said. Him,
His
like
potential.
in potential. Like that's it. If you have players vote for him, just off of watching him play and what he did, would you vote him in the MVP? Players are like, yeah, I'll give it to him. Like I'll give it to him. Like, yeah, I'll put him in there because him as a player, him as a talent, he was MVP talent. He was first ballot Hall of Fame talent. He was top 5 point guard talent. Like you can't take that away from him. There's nobody in history. There ain't a lot of people in history that can say, I was more talented than D Rose. You'll be capping.
John Morant.
Was he better than John Morant at the same age? Yeah, by far. Same age, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
D Rose.
But
Yeah. I mean, I played.
but you know what? We're looking at a battle that would have been if they both came in.
The only reason we're saying it because we've seen D Rose before. Imagine if we're seeing John Morant for the first time.
He's
Huh?
way bigger than Ja. Or they
No,
say-
Ja's taller.
Ja's taller than Derrick Rose?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. I didn't know Derrick Rose was
What
Rose
I'm
is
saying is if we see John
6'2",
Morant,
so he's 6'4".
I don't
Yeah.
if we
Exactly.
see John Morant for the first time in 2011, it wouldn't look like Derrick Rose.
See, Derrick was. See, don't.
See, there is violent.
Derrick,
Yeah.
Derrick, man,
Oh,
Derrick.
God's violent.
Is it? Is
He's, like
it?
he's still like a finesse power forward.
Derrick team was good too.
Compared to
though.
D Rose.
Derrick team was really good.
Like I'm just saying, if
I still
if
think
they're
that Ja
in the
has a level
same
of
era,
finesse
you
that
might be
D Rose-
looking at a cold T-Mac type of thing.
right.
And then
I'm like, John Morant's athleticism,
I mean, we forget,
nigga, is
forget
up
deep-
top
I know.
tier.
No,
I mean,
no.
top tier.
No.
No.
Dead ass
tier.
top tier.
Dead ass top tier.
It's-
And D Rose was
Those are
probably
the two-
up there. Him, Vince, and
Those are the
Green.
two, like when you're talking about the most athletic guard, just natural athleticism.
Yeah, 1-2.
1, 2, then
Russ.
Russell.
Then Russ.
Russell's behind them though. It's them two because most likely they're pushing a 42-inch.
Francis.
Both them pushing 42-inch verticals, right? Russell's vertical was 38. He just used it well.
Let me do it.
I look
I already
him
know you, but
like him, like John Wall. John Wall was a 38.
Oh, shit.
It's just how they used it. Like how Russell, his is more Rocket style.
Now, he had a
when he got going, though.
What you had, like 37?
No, he was 39.
You had 39?
Yeah, 39, 40. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's
you can
39.
jump. Yeah, I remember you always
Yeah,
jump
saying
like a motherfucker.
saying Russ had a
Jump like a
37.
motherfucker.
Yeah, the Russell's 37. That's yeah.
Yeah, but I
I got his sheet.
But the running vert had to be way.
No, his running vert. He didn't jump up. He jumped at. Right.
At the rim, yeah.
He jumped at the rim. Russell.
Oh, yeah,
Westbrook.
off one.
Yeah, he jumped at the rim like he was like D Rose and them. They jump at and they jump up.
But they need to D Rose needed to gather.
Gather.
Yeah.
Gather. There's the
Always
gather,
gather.
dunkers, and then there's
How's
the 1 foot.
How's
Jock
John?
and
Is John a 1 footer?
He's two
Ah,
both.
He's the ball
John's
too.
a
Jock can
gather
do both.
too.
But he likes
I
to
see
gather.
D Rose jump off one.
But it's a different gather too, though. It's a different gather. There's the gather,
and there's the
then there's the Michael Jordan gather.
I hate that.
I couldn't do
bullshit.
that.
Oh,
I couldn't
man.
do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh, I hate them niggas, boy.
The
This
nigga
one,
that can do the Michael Jordan, the lean
this
jump.
lean right here.
Can we confirm?
Them niggas
Yeah,
will get you.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're seeing.
Get you.
Because I'm seeing anywhere from like 44 to.
Yes,
God
44.
damn.
42 to 44. I know.
And-
Yes.
Ja,
Yes.
nigga, bro, unreal. That's why I was like, yo, Ja compared to D Rose, like
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't
I've
tripping.
seen this before.
But
I've seen this before.
but if they were the same height, we're still looking at the same body. You know what I mean? There's one shorter doing it. Like from
But that's like saying if Ja had Bane's body.
no. what I'm saying is like as
You're
for guards,
disgust.
as guards, those are the two like engines that I've never seen, and I've watched a lot of them two engines. Unreal.
Dunking on
Like
you
all
like
of
that.
it, just
Dunking
all of it
on you like
together.
that.
You just like the way Ja twerks his body. I'm just like, yo, these are two different.
Then you got Ant-Man like right there too.
If he was a point guard,
it would be crazy.
look like
different.
that.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, Mike Conley had a 41,
Mike could jump.
which is not crazy if you think about his pops in those Foot Locker dunk
if you
contests back in the day.
no,
Like,
it's
Taught
crazy.
him how to jump.
Now, when you think about it, it's crazy because you never seen him jump.
yeah, that's what somebody in the
always
chat
lays
pointed
it
out.
up.
Always
Yeah.
shooting layups.
He always lays it up.
You never see like that. Look, what's so funny is when you start looking at the combine, you will see like
These niggas can jump.
what's the name was a 32.
I ain't gonna front after 2-3 seasons. You ain't
30,
done. Just letting that shit up.
32-inch vertical.
2 points is 2 points.
Kawhi
Letting
Leonard.
that bitch up. Too tired.
White don't look like he can jump.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard, 32-inch vertical.
But he looked like he played with ankle weights.
Yeah, Dunn you jump high. Yeah.
He looked like he played with the jump shoes on. What was the jump shoes on? The shits with the tips on them?
That nigga do
Like
that.
he got
Hey, they should call him Groot.
Oh man, I am Groot.
I am Groot. Nigga, just
I am Groot.
stretch out, stretch out.
Roots. No more claw.
No more claws. I'm Groot.
All right, well, let's move on to. Oh wait. Before we do,
OnlyFans.
nope. 66% of the chat says D Rose is a Hall of Famer. Okay, chat.
I can say, yeah.
But
He's younger
unfortunately,
than me.
y'all are not the media, so talk to the square.
Wait, I have a question.
What is
So
it? What do
say-
they have his percentage at of making the Hall of Fame?
Oh, it's probability.
His probability.
If
10.5%.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
so, what if he had the same kind of career, but I'm just assuming, like no injuries. You just didn't. It just didn't pan out after this MVP. But you were you were decent.
See, yeah, I don't know.
Would you
'cause
still
it-
be like, oh, this 1 year?
No, because
But is it because of the injuries? People are like, oh.
no, it's because of the injuries that he misses so much time of collecting stuff. So even if he panned out, like let's say the way he
But he
finished,
just had like a very above average career. He would still be Hall of Fame because of that one season.
no, because he wouldn't be sitting at only 12,000 points. He'd be sitting at probably about 18, 20. That's what I said. If he was at 18, 20,000 points, he can make a real argument. But you're sitting at 12. No,
I'm saying,
he'd have
what's
I
some-
feel like people
if
are
he'd have some
saying yes
championship- if
because
he'd have
he
some
got hurt, and
championship-
we're like, well, he could have, he would have, he should have, but he wasn't
championships.
able to. But what if he was
17,
healthy?
5, and 3 for his career, though.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's what I was just
It's
about to say.
723
So let's
games?
just say like he did get hurt, right?
Right.
That hindered his trajectory.
So what if he?
But he
First back.
didn't stop him from playing.
right.
So all it stopped was his potential. So he
You know what
kept
it-
going.
you know
Him
what it-
keeping going takes him away from the Hall of Fame because you still have another side of your career that didn't go
Yeah.
Hall of Fame type.
Like if it was okay, but like this, if there were tier colors, right?
I was
Gold,
gonna say
silver,
that.
bronze.
His little tier system.
The injury kept him from the gold.
100%.
Like like he was a gold
That's fine.
for sure.
100%.
Right? There's just people these niggas is going gold.
Something happened.
And
Penny
you know,
Hardaway,
the injury pushed him to bronze.
Grant Hill,
You know what I mean?
Penny Hardaway.
It
type
pushed
shit.
him to like
Yeah.
he's looking at bronze or honorable mention.
Steve Francis type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve would have
That's
been
what I'm saying. I just
one of
feel
those niggas that could have been a gold one,
Yeah.
and he ended up
As a
Yeah.
bronze.
would have been bronze.
Yeah.
Bronze, he got a
They're
bronze.
not, but
one.
there's no
like
way
D
to know.
Rose. Like if there was tiers, he'd be his career-
bronze?
He got a bronze. He got a
Yeah.
bronze Hall of Fame career.
Yeah.
They should do a Players Hall of Fame. Let y'all, all former players, vote, guys.
I think D-Rose should go back to Chicago. If it,
End it. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I think that helps.
Especially right
That'd-
now.
I would. I
That
think
would
the
be
city
so
would.
nice.
That'd be.
What do y'all think about this though? All the former players who did have respectable careers, the union and the NBA come to terms to be able to let them bow out their careers on the teams they started with. Actually suit up, check in the game, wave, walk off.
Like who?
Like at the White House, like the Whites,
Like for a whole season or
Lou
just for a game?
Williams, like the Isaiah Thomases.
Like come in for a game
they
and
didn't-
do
just-
that?
Just
They
come in, like they pick them up for a 10-day or make good
Wait,
contract.
on guys that didn't get to finish.
They didn't get to finish.
So Isaiah
like
Thomas-
Melo.
They would have to,
wait,
maybe
like
they
the
would just like
Melos.
put like a set number, like dollar amount, and be like,
No, yes,
No,
the
just a
lowest,
dollar.
the lowest
Yeah,
thing,
look.
$1,
$1.
and just check in for the one little 30 seconds just to put your
But what
hands
is-
up.
but
Because
this
it's
dude-
closing the chapter for the players. Mentally, for a lot of players, like you look at the White, like the one thing he's like, I just wanted to close the chapter. Like I just want to walk away from the game.
But is that good enough?
It should be because the fans get to actually see them one last
they have
time.
to suit up and do that?
I mean, they could or not. Halftime,
Like, why can't they
something,
just get
something that just shows
acknowledged? They just get
appreciation to the guys.
acknowledged while they're
Yeah,
there.
to get acknowledged, the acknowledgement.
Just come to the games.
A lot of guys got, a lot of
How
guys
much would the Wizards
retired.
have to pay you to come back and do that?
Suit up and walk off.
Just put your jersey
$1,
back on?
Just
$1.
But you got to play in jeans and a white T-shirt.
no, you don't play. You just check in.
You just check in. Just check in.
So how I started my career, I'm good. Nah. Burn, you sitting there, burn.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Game over.
I'll holler at y'all.
That'll be interesting.
Let's move on to mostly fans.